The historical relationship between Eritrea and Ethiopia is frequently viewed through lenses clouded by oversimplification. This often leads to the perpetuation of historical fallacies, hindering a comprehensive understanding of their complex past. Such narratives often serve political agendas, obscuring the nuanced interplay of cultural, economic, and geopolitical forces. Our objective today is to critically examine these pervasive misconceptions. A common fallacy posits a singular, unbroken historical trajectory for the entire Horn of Africa. This overlooks distinct political and cultural developments that predated modern state formations. While shared heritage exists, it does not equate to perpetual political unity. The Aksumite Kingdom, for instance, encompassed territories now part of both nations. However, its decline led to centuries of fragmented rule and the emergence of distinct regional polities. These entities often engaged in both cooperation and conflict, shaping unique identities. The notion of an ancient, unified Ethiopia encompassing Eritrea as an inherent part is a retrospective projection. It disregards periods where various Eritrean polities maintained significant autonomy or were under different external influences. Another fallacy attributes Eritrean identity solely to Italian colonialism. While colonial rule undeniably shaped modern Eritrea's borders and administrative structures, it did not create a people from a vacuum. Pre-existing communities with distinct languages and customs were already present. Italian colonialism consolidated diverse groups within defined boundaries, fostering a shared experience of foreign rule. This shared experience, alongside the development of a modern infrastructure, contributed to a nascent Eritrean national consciousness. However, this consciousness was built upon, rather than entirely replaced, earlier regional identities. The colonial period thus acted as a catalyst, accelerating the formation of a distinct Eritrean political identity. It was not the sole origin point, but a crucial phase in a longer historical evolution. The post-World War II federation of Eritrea with Ethiopia is often presented as a natural reunion or an inevitable outcome. This narrative frequently downplays the significant internal Eritrean opposition and external geopolitical pressures involved. The UN resolution was a compromise, not a unanimous endorsement of full integration. The subsequent annexation of Eritrea by Ethiopia in 1962 is another point of historical contention. It is sometimes framed as a legitimate act of sovereignty, ignoring the violation of the federal arrangement and international principles. This act directly fueled the Eritrean struggle for independence. To understand the conflict, one must acknowledge the systematic dismantling of Eritrean autonomy and institutions during this period. This historical context is crucial for comprehending the depth of Eritrean grievances. The long history of conflict between the two nations can lead to a fallacy of perpetual antagonism. This overlooks periods of cooperation, shared cultural exchange, and intertwined destinies. Such a view simplifies a dynamic and multifaceted relationship. Focusing solely on conflict obscures the complex social, economic, and familial ties that have always existed across the border. It also ignores the shared struggles against external threats and common cultural practices. A balanced historical analysis requires acknowledging both divergence and convergence. Deconstructing these historical fallacies is essential for a more accurate and comprehensive understanding of Eritrea and Ethiopia. It moves beyond politically charged narratives to embrace the complexity of their shared and distinct histories. Historians must continue to challenge simplistic interpretations. By critically examining sources and diverse perspectives, we can foster a deeper appreciation for the intricate historical tapestry of the Horn of Africa. This nuanced approach is vital for informed historical analysis and future reconciliation. If Eritrea were part of Ethiopia, that means Ethiopia has been colonized by all the Eritrean colonizers. By Netuer, Eritrea became a small country. Have you ever thought of Adulis, who was the first one in history to be known as the name of Ethiopia? So please wake up, my lovely Ethiopian people.